I love my mum, but I don't like her as a mother. Because I came home from high school, and next minute my head went through the wall, and then she belt the crap out of me. And I'm thinking, why? You want my full name?
If you'd like to.
Kayleen Ann Moon.
Kayleen Moon. But you prefer to go by Kay.
Kay.
Okay.
Well, I originally come from Melbourne. We moved a lot around there. And then we went to Western Australia, South Australia, and then we came to Queensland. In Victoria, she was classed as an unfit mum. She was abusing me. So the child service was after her. I've got 6 siblings that are still living. I have never trusted them. They didn't treat me well. They didn't accept me. And they were very judgmental. My brother Bob and my sister Susan always try to grab me and get me away from mum. They passed away. The teachers didn't care. Back in those days, they just shoved you out the back of the classroom. No, they knew I couldn't hear, and then they knew we were poor. We used to go to school without shoes. We had rags to wear. She didn't care about me education. As soon as I was 15, she pulled me out. I needed an exercise book. Would have only cost about 30 cents, something like that. She wasn't going to give it to me. She goes, "That's it, you're 15, you're out." Punishment was worse. She used to starve me, and that for a week without food. So all I survived on was water. But when I was at the school, it's not something I like to remember, but I used to go for the garbage bins at school and get food out to eat. It was really kind of embarrassing. I tried to make sure no one was watching or looking because I was so embarrassed. But I was hungry. If you wet the bed, which I did a couple of times, you get your nose rubbed into it. Then you get shoved into the shower, cold shower. Then you get, who knows what she's got in her hands, but she'll hit you with it. It could be anything. She left marks, but no one seemed to care. She used to put my head through the wall a lot. And then she belt the crap out of me. I was in hospital 5 years of my life. I did die. The mongols brought me back. When we were little, she kicked me out. This is after midnight, so she can have sex with a guy that she just met. She had sex in front of me. After that, the guy wanted to touch me and she let him. I was so upset and devastated. I was crying. She was grooming me when I was little, grooming me to be a prostitute. I wasn't going to have it. And I suppose that's why I got a lot of hidings, because I wouldn't do what my mum wanted me to do. I was actually depressed for a long time. I did want to kill myself because I couldn't handle it. And I thought, no, I'm stronger than that. I can get through this. It took all my willpower. And it was really hard because I had hardly anyone to turn to. I don't understand why she took up all that kind of stuff just to numb the pain. She could have got help. Could have broken the cycle if she wanted to. But I don't think she did. And I thought to myself, if I ever had children, even a girl, they will never go what I went through. No child should go through that. So I never punished my children. No child should get starved, not for no reason. I made sure I had food for my children. And I had to. They were big eaters. No, they were bigger eater than me. No. I mean, yeah, they had everything they need, everything for school. I was quite happy to go without. No, my children came first. No, and that's the way it should be. You want them to be kind and respectful. How else are they going to learn?
Is this documentary kind of a big part of your healing journey?
Yes. And if it helps other people, other children, other women, they feel like they're not alone, and they're not victims, they're survivors. If you've been through what I've been through, you can't deal with that alone. See someone, talk about it. It will help you. It helps you to heal. Ebony's helped me in a lot of ways, like opening up to use. It's something that I wouldn't have even think about. It's not something when I talk about my childhood to anyone else.
I'm a disability support worker. My main role with her is just advocating and making sure that people hear her and see her for who she is. Because, you know, I guess with her past experiences and things like that, certain situations can trigger her, and just being able to be there with her through those things and supporting her through that.
If you're going to have this kind of relationship, you have to be open and be honest with each other.
Yeah, no, 100%.
And that's why I appreciate Ebony so much. My daughter, she's the apple of my eye. I don't know what I'd do without her. She's the best thing that came in my life. I mean, I know she can do wrong. Don't get me wrong, she can. But she's turned out beautifully. No, she's an excellent mum. I'm proud of her. She's breaking the cycle too. You know, some people can't have children. So be grateful for what you got.